We are done with, on the previous slides, we did the future value of multiple cash flows and the present value of multiple cash flows. Now, let's look at some special cases. We're going to first look at the future value of multiple cash flows, which are all the same amount. All cash flows are the same dollar amounts. This is what is known as annuity. It's defined as a series of cash flows of an equal amount at fixed intervals for a specified number of periods. So there are three things that go into this definition of the term annuity. First, cash flows of equal amount. They must all be equal. For example, $4,000 over and over and over and over again. At fixed intervals. It means they're all spaced out equally. Let's say once a year. So there's nothing somewhere in the middle after 6 months. We're not skipping any here. And the third thing, for a specified number of periods. This tells us that we don't have them forever. They stop at some point. Let's say we have them for 20 years, once per year, and that's it. There are actually a lot of annuities in real life, and you may, never realize that this is, an annuity. For example, a lot of you may have purchased a car using a car loan. How do car loans work? You borrow some money that pays for your car, but in return you'll be paying back monthly payments to your lender. Typically the monthly payments would be the same, identical dollar amount, so maybe $250 a month for, let's say, 5 years. So we have identical cash flows, they're once a month, and everything stops after 5 years or 60 months. Other loans, for example, you take a loan to buy a house, a home mortgage loan. Maybe it's for 30 years. Again, home loans require you to make the loan payments back to the bank every month, equal amounts of money, typically, and it will all end at some point, let's say after 30 years. That would be 360 months. So 360 identical monthly payments. You're renting an apartment, probably most of you do. You probably signed a lease, maybe for 2 years, maybe for 1 year, maybe for 6 months, as long as it's not a month-to-month lease. Under, let's say, a 2-year apartment lease, you are expected to make the same rent payment every month for 2 years, 48 times. So same amount, once a month, 24 times. Another example is maybe paying for your car insurance. So maybe you pay twice a year. So you're making semi-annual payments for your car insurance, maybe for a few years. And then maybe your rates go up. Some people earn their salary monthly under some contract. Some earn bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks, let's say on a 5-year contract. That's also an annuity. Property taxes, if the value of your house doesn't change, you will be paying the same taxes every year. So same number once a year. And for how long? Until you sell your house. That's when it will all end. I have different examples here, and you might realize that some examples have monthly payments, others have bi-weekly payments, others have semi-annual payments or annual payments. These are all annuities. In fact, the word annuity is kind of misleading because it kind of makes you think of something annual, right? Occurring once a year. No, it doesn't have to be once a year. As long as it's the same, time intervals, it's all annuities. It could be daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual, biannual, every 10 years, etc., etc., etc.